Okay, hey guys. So back, obviously. Um, Stuff that's happened in the past week. Um, well, I had my first psychology exam yesterday, and that was fun. So yeah. Actually, yesterday 2 of my classes were canceled, so um, like I had my calc class, and that was great. And then I went to my Spanish class, and I was in there for a good 5 minutes, and then my professor was like, "Oh, the projector's not working, so we're just not gonna have class today. See you Wednesday." So I was like, "Oh, sweet!" So I went and studied for my second exam for maybe like 5 hours, and then give like maybe an hour and a half break for Tumblr and the other parts of the internet. So that was good. And I took the actual test, and it went fine, I guess. I mean, I take forever on tests anyway, so I was like one of the last people done. But I left and I did it, so I was happy. Um, and then after that, I went and had dinner, and it was Quiznos, and it was delicious, as always. And then, so I had dinner, and then I went to my art, okay, so I went to my art theory class, right, and that class is already boring as crap, so I was, like, dreading it, because my brain was basically fried from taking tests on neurons, and just parts of the brain, and duh, so, my brain was already, like, dead, so I was like, I don't want to go to this class, so I get there, and it takes me a good maybe 10 minutes to get from our, like, campus center to, Montgomery Hall, where my class is, which Montgomery Hall, by the way, Montgomery Hall now has, like, this really weird stripper pole thing. I might be able to edit in a photo. I don't know. I'm going to try and do some sort of editing with this, but I don't know how it's going to work. But anyway, if I do edit a picture, it'll be right here. If not, then you just got to look into my face again, so whatever. Anyway, so I get to class, and, like, half the class isn't there, and it's, like, 6:05, and I'm like, okay, where's the professor? What's going on? And then apparently he sent a confirmation email 5 minutes before class started while I was walking to class, so I was like, this is great. So then I went and just messed around on the internet some more, and yeah, I basically got, like, nothing done yesterday. In terms of work's been alright, I guess. We've been shorthanded, so they always ask me to stay late, which I do because they're working with me with school and everything. So, that's good. Another fun thing that happened. Oh, I meant to say, okay, because this is like the third time I'm recording this. I forgot to bring this up every time. So, okay, last night when I wasn't doing anything, there's this girl I follow on Facebook. She's like this cosplayer, nerdy girl. Like, she's pretty cool. Her name's, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Animiya or something. I don't know. But she has like these awesome cosplays, and she's really nice to her fans and everything. Like, she has a somewhat tiny following. I think only like 27,000 people like her on Facebook or something. I don't know. But basically last night I was sitting in the library and I was looking at her page, and I was like, I wonder if she gets fan mail. So I sent her a letter, and it was just kind of like, oh my gosh, you're amazing. I love, your photos, and, your updates throughout the day always make me happy and whatever, because she always posts these really funny pictures from across the web. And so, anyway, I sent her a letter, and it sounded like I thought it sounded really creepy and weird. But apparently to her it didn't, and I got an email back, or a message back like an hour later, and she was just basically saying, oh my gosh, your message made me so happy, blah, 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 you're awesome, and I was just like, ah, oh my god, and was like dying, so that was really great, and then I guess, last thing to close this, maybe, so I worked 4 to 8 on Saturday night, right, and, so I got home, and Jordan hooked up his Wii. And Northern High is having, like, this Super Smash Bros. Brawl tournament for charity on March 1st. And, sorry, I had to check the calendar. And so I was just kind of like, crap, I have to practice because I haven't played this game in forever. And then he was, well, not in forever, but I haven't played it as much as I probably should in order to practice because I want to win. And he was like, why don't we play online? And I was like, oh, okay. So I got home and we got online and, you know, we played for like 2 hours and I don't want to brag or anything, but I think I wiped the floor with his face. It was pretty brutal. It was pretty brutal kind of beating. Yeah, so that was really fun. And it was actually hilarious because every single time I'd win a match, which was a lot, I would just be like, oh my god, yes! And get like really loud and really excited. And my dad came in and he was like, Christina, stop! And I was like, fine. So my mom walked in later and she was like, what are you doing, Christina? And I was like, oh, I'm playing Super Smash Brothers Brawl with Jordan. And she was like, oh, really? I said, yeah. And then she asked, you know, what it was about. And I was like, oh, it's a fighting game, blah, blah, blah. So she watched for a while and she started getting into it too. So it was fun. So yeah, that's been my week. I think I found a good recording spot now just because, like, it's on my counter and, like, you know, there's a decent amount of light and, yeah, so, hopefully this will be it. Oh, one more thing. I was actually kind of happy that Donna had heard of Ebe before, or Ib. Pronunciation, it doesn't matter. I only pronounce it Ebe because Ted from Braid Scratch pronounces it as Ebe, and I'm just like, you're adorable and cute, so let's just do it how you pronounce it. So yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna go and possibly edit this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'll try and do something because Ellen's editing is like so good, and I'm just like, God. So I might throw this into Movie Maker and do something with it. I don't know. So anyway, I will talk to you later. Next week. It seems that I always film on Tuesday, so it's probably just gonna be next Tuesday. So I'll see you later. Bye,